When we came together as a company in November, we thought about how it is that we want to think internally about what this new company represented, and we came up with this tagline, 3 distinct brands, 1 incredible company. You know, and it turns out that it really is a good reflection of who we've become and who we've turned into. Anytime there's a merger or a merger of equals or a couple of companies combined together, you know, there's this word synergies that comes out, which is an incredibly overused word. But in the case of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, we really think we've been able to achieve synergies, not just from a financial perspective, but from an operational perspective as well. And by that I mean, we've really taken what we consider to be the best aspects of all 3 companies, Regent Seven Seas Cruises, Oceania Cruises, and Norwegian Cruise Line, and combine them together and make each of the 3 individual brands better because they were able to take the best distinct elements of their sister cruise lines and add them to their already great products. So for example, Regent had always been known for service, the great look and feel of the ships, its focus on value perhaps and not price. We've been able to add a lot of those elements to this ship that you guys see here today. Oceania was always known for incredible destinations and fantastic food. We've been able to add that to the Norwegian Escape as well. So I think what you see here in this product is really the benefits of the 3 companies coming together. Norwegian was a great company before, but now that we've been able to add elements from the other 2 sister brands to it, it's become an even better company. We believe that we represent perhaps the most dynamic, diversified cruise line or cruise holding company in the world. You know, unlike some of our competitors out there, and you know who they are, so we don't have to name them, we're perhaps the only cruise line that has 3 highly complementary brands. I think it's very clear to people once they look at our ships and experience our product who the Norwegian brand suits, who the Oceania brand suits, and who the Regent Seven Seas brand suits. And really there's limited overlap between those 3 brands. We think it's a huge plus. It allows us to engage customers throughout their entire life cycle of cruising and really have an experience that fits everyone no matter where they are in their life and their demographic journey. We have a portfolio of products that span all markets, the point I made before, and of equal importance, we're a strong financial company. We have, you know, we're very proud that we have the highest net per diems in the industry, much higher than the other public companies. We have the highest return on investment capital, and I think we're going to boast next week when we report our earnings, our 29th consecutive quarter of year-over-year EBITDA growth. I can't say that officially until the earnings come out, so let's just say we've had 28 until now. And the future looks very strong as well. Frank will comment more on that in the earnings call when it comes to the next week or 2. And our future growth plans look very strong as well. We have 3 more of these beautiful ships coming on the Norwegian brand. We have new ships coming on our other 2 brands as well. We have a strong base, and we continue to grow. You can see we really span the entire complement of products, from luxury, small ships on the Regent brand, small to medium-sized ships on the Oceania brand, and mid-sized to large ships on the Norwegian brand. Each of them really have their own experience, and just starting with Regent at the top of the luxury chain, this represents by far, not just by a little bit, by far the most inclusive luxury experience in the industry. This is an experience where when you get on board the ship, you leave your wallet at home, everything's included from air, hotels, shore excursions, bar, gratuities. You know, the only thing we don't include is casino. You know, you can go in and make a deposit there if you like. But other than that, you leave your wallet at home and you experience a wonderful product, high levels of service. The staterooms, I shouldn't call them cabins, the staterooms are fantastic. They're all suites, they're all balconies. And the clientele that we attract are perhaps at the highest end of the demographic level. High net worths, slightly older clientele, people that have both the time and money to travel. And because of the excellent service that we get on board, on most of our cruises, as many as 60% of the guests are past passengers. So this is something once we get someone on the Regent brand, they come back over and over and over again. It's a very exciting product. And after a while of not expanding the fleet, we're excited that in July of next year, late June, early July, we're going to be taking into our fleet the most luxurious ship ever built. You know, I've been with Frank Del Rio for the entire life cycle of the design of this ship. And when he says that no expense was spared in the creation of this ship, no expense was spared. I mean, I think the fit and finish on this ship is beautiful, but on the Explorer, it's going to be simply over the top. And hopefully many of you will be able to attend in July when we showcase her to the public. Oceania Cruises, we consider this an upper premium brand with many, many luxurious elements. The hallmark of our Oceania Cruise brand, finest cuisine at sea, a country club type feel, and an incredible focus on destination. This is Frank Del Rio's baby. This is the cruise line that he founded going on 15 years ago now, and it's been an incredible success story. So successful that there's really no other competition in this space. This is something that we continue to grow. We have a new ship, the Sirena, coming on in April of this year. That's a ship that we took over from Carnival Cruise Line, their Carnival Cruise Line Corp, excuse me. And in order to get it up to our standards, we're going to be investing $40 million to make it a truly upper premium product with luxury components. This too tends to attract a slightly older demographic. The age of 67, I think, is 1 year younger than the Regent demographic. Retired, semi-retired, people that cruise a lot. People don't take their first cruise on Oceania. They enjoy a cruise like Norwegian and perhaps want to go on a unique itinerary that Oceania has to offer, and then they go on. And this too, people, once they come, are hooked. We didn't put it on the slide, but here too, the overwhelming majority, well, I shouldn't say the overwhelming majority, the majority of our guests are past guests on this product as well, over 50% on most of our itineraries. I mentioned this, it's going to be a beautiful ship, April 2016. And then just to talk really briefly about Norwegian, as my friends here will be talking a little bit more about it. We believe that Norwegian has always been known in its freestyle cruising for freedom and flexibility, and also for unparalleled entertainment and dining. We think with the combination of Oceania and Regent, we've now added elements of those brands to the product as well. We think the dining is vastly improved. Hopefully, although many of you are only on for one day, hopefully you'll get to experience all 28 of our dining venues. Is anyone up for the challenge? Anyone? Okay, a couple of people are thinking, he tucked his ear, maybe that's a yes. I've personally only been to 10 and I've been on for over a week, so I know it's hard. We have a rich mix of staterooms, and you know, it's one of the unique things about this cruise is even within this one ship, we cater to a wide range of potential customers. You know, the guest that we get on an inside cabin who perhaps paid $1,000 a week for a cruise is a bit different than the customer who might pay $20,000 in a haven. But within that, there's commonality that they like the freedom, the flexibility, the choice that the cruise line has to offer. Average age on these ships is a little bit younger, but still perhaps a little bit older than you expected at 51. And we get a decent mix of children, much more in the summer and during school break, a little bit less in the other times of year. These are three brands that we're very proud of. We believe that they represent the leaders in each of their respective segments. Regent 7 Sea Cruises being the top luxury brand, Oceania pretty much being the only and certainly the top upper premium brand, and Norwegian being the top brand in the contemporary premium area of the cruise business. We believe that these brand positionings have really set us up for, I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice here after doing this for a week, have set us up for unparalleled financial strength and growth in the future, and we hope that you enjoy your experience on the ship. One last point, I forgot I had another slide. Very exciting news. A couple of weeks ago we were in Shanghai announcing that we're going to be entering the China market in 2017, and we're going in a big way. Unlike some of our competitors who sort of tiptoed in with some of their older and smaller vessels, we're taking the sister of this ship that's going to be delivered in about 18 months, and she's going to be custom built and designed for the China market. You know, part of the experience that we had on board the ship is earlier this week before guests boarded, we had the shipyard personnel on and our designers, and we actually started designing in detail what the ship is going to look like, and we're very excited by the customization and the elements that we're going to be able to make on the ship. It's truly going to be the best, most innovative, largest, and most customized product for the Chinese market when she enters in the spring of 2017.